So, but they say Gabriel Doblam alleged that he was subjected to the torture during investigation.
Okay.
That's what they say. And Paul Kang stated that he actually played a positive role in de-escalating the tension in Nasser.
Okay.
Welcome to Jimosi podcast. The trial of Dr. Riek Machar and the 7 co-accused was stopped from live streaming for the 5th session today, October 1st, 2025. And the reason that was provided by the judges was that they wanted to protect the victims, witnesses, and the suspect during evidence provision from the investigator. There was no filming or audio recording, and the security personnel stood among the audience that attended the court proceeding to prevent them from recording using their phones. So the only media channel that was allowed to record but not live streaming was the SSBC.
Okay.
They recorded and they are keeping it for the future references. They have not released it.
As archives.
Yes. They have not released it to anybody.
And we will.
Well, the last time something confidential was released, somebody ended up in Blue House.
Okay.
So maybe in the future, when all these current leaders are no longer there and historians are out there to learn, it will be released finally.
Historians or lawyers?
Historians too.
And lawyers too.
Yeah.
Okay, case study.
So what do you think of the witnesses' protection and prevention of the live streaming? That statement made by the judges, what do you think of it?
Personally, I feel like it's an excuse because witnesses can always be protected. They don't have to go to court, right? I've seen several cases whereby a witness can be in the hideout because the fact that someone has to go to court to give the, let's say,
Testimony.
eyewitness
Okay,
or testimony.
Accounts of events.
Yes. It's kind of not secure in itself because there are people who are going to get to recognize you. They'll see you, and then if they see you elsewhere, if at all they had any ill intentions, watamalizana tu na wewe. So the best thing they could have done would be either put them somewhere, let's say like in Mudiria, which is one of the main in Ministry of Justice, something.
Yeah.
Put them there and record their statements. And then you make sure you blur their faces. And also you can kind of distort their voice. So that way, even if it's someone who knows their voice, they will not know them, right? They will not recognize their voice. And they cannot see them because you are blurring the images. Or you can just record from the back. Yeah, I've seen a lot of witness accounts, even on news channels like in Kenya, whereby they are giving their testimonies, but they usually kind of edit the voice audio and they also blur the face. And you don't take videos where like in their places, like in their homes, where someone can easily recognize this is so and this video was taken at this place. So that could have been like the best way to go about it. But saying you are stopping live streaming because of that, I feel like it's a lame excuse. I don't know how you feel about it.
Yeah, so as for me, when it comes to the protection of witnesses, it is something that I advocate for because, we live in a society where everybody has a gun.
Yes.
So if live streaming was to be allowed, we see the faces of these individuals that are giving the accounts of what they think.
Not what they think or what they experience.
What they experience, not what they think, because they are witnesses in this case.
Yeah.
Then somebody that will know them will go and attack their families, their relatives, or them themselves. Because this is the first case that's happening in South Sudan, where I've seen witness being protected. Because most of the cases, they just do happen, and I don't know like if they have somewhere where they're supposed to be keeping the witnesses. Because if you go to countries like Kenya, Uganda, you'll see that when somebody is being a witness, they're actually given a protection and they are taken to a different town. So let's say somebody used to live in Nairobi. They will be taken to like Mombasa. They will be rented an apartment for the entire period of the whole thing. And then they are brought back.
And their identity is usually not revealed.
Yes. So, but there was something that you mentioned earlier. I think that one is for the journalistic part of it, because I've never seen a witness from a court. What I've seen mostly, like the one that has been shown on television, are those that give the accounts of things that happen, right, from the journalist point of view. So they will blur their faces, and then they will distort their voices, so they will talk like somebody else.
Yeah,
that's what I've seen more.
The same happens even in court.
So
like they don't have to physically report to the court because it's kind of endangering themselves. Yeah, but the judges, they know who's giving that account, and they don't have to reveal their true identity, let's say like their name, age, all that information.
Yeah, so what I was going, like the one that you suggested earlier, if these people were to record their statement while at the court office, and then the video is played at the hall as the account of events of what happened as a witness, and then that one can also count. But again, I don't know if South Sudan has actually reached that level. The simpler one that I was thinking they could do is to let this person wear a bui, like the clothes for the Muslim ladies. The person just wear it and then come. But then there will be a lot of questions. Take for example, the defendant's team might say, how do we know this is a real person?
Cooking.
You might be grabbing people on the street to come and become witnesses, right? So how do we confirm this? So, but again, if they say they were going to protect that, then it's okay. But the thing that happened is, like I want them to be protected. But again, during the process itself, what happened today, there was no witness that actually gave the account of events. So they should have just like streamed it, because it was the investigator that was talking. The real witnesses were not available today, based on a lot of information that we have. But again, look at the Freedom Hall. Freedom Hall, when we look at the past 4 sittings that happened, there were a lot of people seated, right?
Yes.
So if we are protecting them from this live streaming, what of that crowd seated? Are they not going to know their faces?
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying, right? Like these people, I don't know how they are going to go about it. But if you're talking of witness protection, then they don't have to be seen by anyone.
Yes.
Because even the crowd can see them. And by the time people go, this is South Sudan, everybody knows everybody.
Yes.
Yeah. So either way, the identity will be out there. The best thing they can do is like wear the face mask and stuff. But then the prosecution team and the defense team
have to confirm these people in the background. And because there are ethics that rule these bodies, it will prevent them from going into the public and revealing the real identities of these people.
Individuals,
Yes.
And so then each team usually comes with their own witnesses.
But in this case, I feel like the other people will do the cross-examination. But so that's what was for the witnesses and the live streaming. So that one was done. And the other thing that I saw was that according to the Radio Tamazu's website, the investigator read the statement from 4 people. These were Port Kang. We all know Port Kang. And then Mam Pal Dhur, a businessman that was arrested at the airport going to Kampala.
That guy is hilarious.
Yet, and Gadwech Lam Poch is an MP for the Nasir, the place where the incident took place, and General Gabriel Dop Lam. Those were the only people where the investigator read out their statement of what they recorded when investigation were being done.
Okay.
And
Like being wiretapped?
No, when they were arrested, investigator had to go into the rooms where they were, right?
Okay, yeah.
And then they have to give
give their statements.
Yeah,
Okay.
so they were questioned and then they answered, and they were being either being written down or being recorded.
Okay.
So that's what the investigator actually, who was a police commissioner, was giving in the Freedom Hall.
Okay.
So he did for the 4 people only.
Okay.
For Machar, the generator guy, and other 2 people were not given today.
Okay.
And
I feel like they should not be reading them out though. They need to record like as a video whenever they are doing those investigations, and then you just come and play the video in court.
So that somebody doesn't say you went and added in your own words.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
So that it's not edited.
Yes.
Or like you don't, the way someone says their words is different. Even if you are speaking fluent English, there's a way maybe
the way that you put it
and the way that it, and then you kind of write it to make sense. If it's someone whose English is kind of not straightforward.
Well, then hopefully it's something that they will learn going forward.
Yeah.
That when they are doing investigation, they should be taking videos.
Yes.
So that we understand the body language of a person or what they were actually saying.
Yeah.
If we are coming to present it as an evidence in court.
Yes.
And so what Gabriel Dwop said, or allegation, because these are things that we are being told by the people that were in.
Yeah, please allow live streaming. We need it.
Yeah, so the people that are coming to inform us might distort the message along the way, right? So, but they say Gabriel Dwop Lam alleged that he was subjected to the torture during investigation.
Okay.
That's what they say. And Port Kang stated that he actually played a positive role in de-escalating the tension in Nasser.
Okay.
So
how?
I think like you know the writer. The writer had to pick on few words to put in the website. But what exactly Port Kang said plus the explanation in de-escalating the tension, they did not provide on the website.
Okay.
So they just say played a positive role in de-escalating of the tension. So that's what they said.
Okay.
And along the way, the investigator became tired and fatigued after reading after reading statement for 4 people.
Yeah.
And so the prosecution team requested for the adjournment of the court. And the defendant team refused that request. They say finish for the remaining. So that when we come next, we will be dealing with something else. But the judge say no. If they have requested for arrest, after these 4 are done, then we can continue on Friday. And that's how it was adjourned to Friday. So on Friday, it will be the statement from Machar and the 3 others that will be read by the investigator.
Okay.
So my question is...
Probably it will be adjourned again, and then now they come and do whatever they need to do with
Yes,
messages.
looking at everything.
Okay.
Yeah, so my question is... Can reading of 4 statements from for 4 people can make somebody so fatigued, unable to continue?
Yeah, like it's possible because it depends, right? Like how long were the statements per individual? And then if you are investigating something of a serious nature, like what these individuals are being accused of, then it makes sense that you might end up writing a lot of things, because at the end of the day, you don't want to omit any essential information, right? And that's why I mentioned earlier that these people should have recorded a video of the interrogations. That way they just play it in court, and then everyone would watch. And you are also able to know, okay, like this one guy who said he was subjected to torture during investigation phase. Those are things video evidence could easily show, right?
Yeah,
Like
the
how
body.
you are handling the person when you are investigating them. Are you using coercion? Is there like physical torture going on or what? Yeah. And then you end up saving yourself all this struggle of reading statements that were written, probably not written by you. Yeah. And then you also need to get context of where these statements were said. Yeah, because I'm 100% sure the statement, even if it was recorded as an audio, you still have to kind of rewrite it, right? Depending again on what language the person was speaking while they were being investigated. And then you now have to translate it to English or to Arabic if they were being read in Arabic. And in the course of translation, words can change the meaning. Yeah.
Yeah, so as for me, because I don't know how long the statement were, just reading the statement for 4 people.
You're just looking at the number of 4 people, but you're not looking at what if one person was a whole page.
Yeah.
And then it's not like you are just reading the statement the way the person was talking, because I'm sure there were some questions being asked.
But how long do one get
maybe it
tired?
was Q&A.
If let's say if we read those statements for 2 hours straight, you can just take a rest of 1 hour and then the court continue. We don't have to break.
Okay.
But anyway, South Sudan, they have time, they can do that. But as for me, they could have just given him some water, 1 hour break. They sit there with the prosecution team, the defendant on the other side. People relax.
Or they ask someone else
I think
from the same team to read.
I think it will come out from the voice of an investigator, the best way that they do their thing.
But was it only one investigator doing that thing? I'm very sure there were multiple investigators.
Yes,
or that's the only person who can read.
That's the only person who can speak English and read. You have to understand that South Sudan, we have
you question people in their mother tongue.
Yeah, there's a lot of limitation when it comes to
language barrier.
When it comes to English, it's a big problem.
Our motherland.
And then even like when it comes to Arabic,
not everyone
the written one,
it.
most people don't know.
Yes.
The oral one, a lot of people can easily speak it. Yeah. So, but when it comes to, and then like South Sudan sometimes call themselves like English speaking nation.
It's both Arabic and English.
But they tend to do a lot of, for Arabic they know oral, most of them. But for English, this is where most of them think that they know how to write. And
a lot of people also speak mother tongue. Like when you go to these offices, the government offices, if someone sees you as a Dinka, they'll ask you whatever it is that you want to do or how they may help you in Dinka. If they see you as Dor, they'll ask you in their language like that. Or like some people who are going to seek those services because of limitation, like we have very low literacy rate. So people, instead of speaking a different language, they just see the person, okay, this one looks like Nuer, so let me speak to them in Nuer. Because there are those physical features, right?
Yeah.
For specific tribes.
Tribal marks.
Yes. So you just request them in your language. And then they are not professional enough to say, okay, let's speak English or Arabic. Because again, someone doesn't want to intimidate you. Because if you don't know that language, then it doesn't mean you will not get those services. So,
Yeah, but again, like when we look at the top government officials that are holding the top offices right now, these are people that joined the liberation movement in the 80s or in the 70s.
Or 90s.
Or 90s. These people never had chance to go back to school. Some of them got married along the way. And because you are married, You are so preoccupied with these other duties and everything else.
And then you give birth every year or
Yes.
every 2 years. So,
So-
now you have kids to take care of.
Yeah. So if you left school at
High school.
Form 2, Form 3, Form 4, or even Class 8, that's the only education that you have at this point. And because you are old, some of them have not gone back to school again.
Sasa, will you go back to school or you'll take your children to school? Because in most of these cases, women are not working.
Yes.
More
And
like in that generation.
and then also, what I was going to say is that, but they have to learn that as country progress, we will need people that will be educated people to be doing the right thing.
Yeah.
So they should mix people up.
Yes.
If the leader is semi-illiterate or the literacy level of him or her
Questionable.
is not that good, then they should hire somebody below them to be somebody that is highly educated so that they can help them in fixing this thing.
With the kind of pride we have, do you think you, Jimosi, with your degree, would you like to work under someone who has no degree?
No, I have no issue with that. I can work with them.
And then you feel like this person is not respecting my level. Like they're just ordering you around because they are not very professional because of the limitation in literacy, right?
Yeah, but
and
again,
also because of where they are coming from.
Yes, where they are coming from.
Background.
But sometimes I feel like when you sit down with somebody and then you explain your situation, they tend to understand you.
Okay.
If they know that you are not in that position to compete with them, but to help him propel in his career, then high chances he will work with you very closely.
Okay.
So they will be telling you, hey, can you take down notes for me? Can you prepare me this one and this one and this one? And then you just do everything for him. But the problem is the educated people.
Yeah.
They will just feel like, if you are not that educated, then why are you in that position? Can you please leave it to me?
Yeah, it's like you're going to sabotage them, right?
Yes.
Because you want that position. You feel like you end up feeling resentful and that you are the one doing the most. Yet you are taking orders from someone who's half-baked education.
Yeah, but if you understand from the perspective of, these are the people that fought for it. And we are here to fix this nation. And if we are here to fix this nation, we are not going to pace them out right now. It is going to take a little bit of time. So if you just work with them and get trained, at one point you'll get those positions.
Okay.
Because people get old as time goes by,
Nature
right?
does its thing.
Yes, and because we are young, you'll grow
You
into
still
that.
have time.
Yes. So you should not be in a hurry to do that.
I actually agree with you that we need to have both levels. Like, as much as we don't want to chase or to remove the SPLM regime in power because it's their time to reap the benefits of liberation, we also need progress. And progress will not come with them using their old ways or the military kind of rule to lead the country. There has to be some sort of civilization along the way. So mixing them with these literate people and especially people who are patriotic would be a plus for everyone because we are all going to benefit from it.
Yeah.
But then the thing is, like we always talk about, Mr. President is the one who makes most of these decisions of who gets what and who gets into which position. So if he keeps on recycling those old
dudes,
yes, old men and women, and yet we have younger generation which has knowledge and skills, like skills that are quite necessary for the current time that we are in, then how will the country progress? And whenever you hire this person or whenever they appoint someone, then there's somebody somewhere who's always trying to sabotage, to lobby them out and all that. So like at the end of the day, we kind of remain in this messy situation. whereby we are not moving forward and we are not going anywhere.
Yeah, it's crazy, and it's going to take a lot of time. But according to multiple sources on social media, they wrote something. It was alleged that Gabriel Duop was asked this question regarding the link between White Army and Splm-Io.
Okay.
The reason why we say alleged, these are things that people are coming to say out. These are things that people are saying out here. So we are not 100% sure that the context in which they were said or they were said exactly those words. But this is what people said. The judge asked him, of which in this case we don't know who among the three judges asked him. They say General Duop. Is the White Army, the White Army belong to Splm-Io?
It does. The White Army belong to.
Or is the White Army belonging to Splm-Io? That should have been the question. This is why we say these people writing, they're just writing their own things.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the question. Is the White Army belonging to Splm-Io? It's not written like that. I just fixed it a little bit. And then General Duop answered, yes. In 2013, the genesis of South Sudan civil war, White Army helped the Splm-Io in fighting the government, as like the Darfurian rebel, Ugandan forces, and Matiang'a Nyor helped the government. But when the 2018 peace agreement was signed, the agreement stated White Army or any armed group will go back to their normal duties. The peace has come, or anyone who is willing to join the army is most welcome. Many were integrated in the file and the rank of the Splm-Io, and those who don't want, and those who didn't want, I think, who didn't want to join the army, turn as civilians. Okay, they turn back to their civilian life. So in the Nasir incident, the White Army who were fighting the SSPDF were the Nasir civilians who live under the control of the government, whom they fought with. The White Army, who is still affiliated with us, I think that's Splm-Io, live in the areas controlled by the Splm-Io. But the one fighting SSPDF are the civilians who are defending their territory from the government. They have their own leaders that have no connection with Splm-Io. So that's what I said.
It's really hard to understand that English.
Yes, and what exactly was happening. But let's just assume that they accepted. We are making an assumption of how the whole thing was written, that they accepted that White Army and Splm-Io have link.
Okay.
If you were in court and you ask such kind of question, will you accept, or how will your answer be?
This is where the defense lawyer comes in. Like, you need to be prepared in terms of how to answer some of these questions. Because even if there's a link, that's why you have a defense lawyer, right? Your thing is not to plead guilty, even if you are guilty. You are looking at winning the case, whatever the outcome. Yeah, so like, or even if you are going to enter into a plea deal, then you make it in such a way that it's less severe, like the kind of punishment you're going to get is less compared to the initial punishment that you were supposed to go and get. Yeah, but like, if I were the one, I would not accept.
Yes.
Because you are incriminating yourself.
Yes, same to me. When it comes to the court process, anything of such kind of such kind of nature or incident, you are not supposed to accept anything. Deny everything. Even when it is clear cut, just deny it. Yeah. It will be up to the prosecution team to prove otherwise.
Yeah.
But you don't have to talk as if you guys are outside the court.
You're already snitching.
Yes. So if I were General Duop, I would have said, no, these people have no link with us.
Wait, is it the same guy who said he was tortured?
Yes, the same guy.
Then probably maybe that kind of statement came as a result of him being tortured, and then he wanted to kind of get released or something like that.
Yeah. So this is where I said there's a lot of issues here with the live streaming. This statement that I just read, I'm not 100% sure if it was something that the investigator read it out, or it was a question that was asked in the court. But in this case, it seemed it was asked in the court. It was not something recorded. Because it said the judge asked him if there's a link between Splm-Io and the White Army, of which the judge was not there during investigation. So when it comes to the allegation of the torturing and whatever, I'll not say this statement itself, based on how it has been presented, it was not said during that time.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I maintained earlier, if I were Gabriel Duop Lam, I would say, no, we have no link. They're existing on their own, and we, the Splm-Io, that accepted to join the government, we are existing on our own. They are just regular civilian. Like in South Sudan, everybody have guns, right?
Yeah.
So if a group of civilians happen to grab guns and fight, then that's it. Leave it to the prosecution team to prove that there's a link between the two of you. But don't accept. Denied everything. Yeah.
Because you're kind of compromising yourself, right? You're going to make yourself to be cornered by the prosecution team. And there are some things that you might end up accepting because of what you said. That's why usually when you are arrested, I don't know if they do the same in South Sudan, but everywhere else, if you are arrested, you are informed of it's called the Miranda rights, that you have a right to legal representation, and that whatever you say or do might and can be used against you in the court of law. So should you end up in court, then you are going to kind of suffer the consequences of what you said. That's why usually people are advised to just keep it shut and then follow the instructions of what is being done, because they might record what you are doing and what you are saying, and then they end up spinning the information.
So so the statement that is said, or is alleged that is said, it's a kind of statement that's said when people are sitting down as a community and we are going through truth and reconciliation. Those statements, you can say them there because we are saying them for the final time and we are forgiving each other.
Yeah.
But not in a court of law. But they already say them, right? So,
allegedly.
Allegedly said those. Nobody has
Don't come for us. So.
Yes, it was not live stream, so we actually don't know.
We don't have lawyers. We can look for Ajo Ohisa.
Yes, my lawyer.
He can be our lawyer. But I don't know Katunafika Bay. Can we afford him?
Yeah, but the other thing that I thought that I was thinking earlier, why, I'm going back to question 1, why the judges prevented the live streaming of the whole thing, is because people were making meme out of what they were saying in court. So to prevent themselves from
the bad English.
Yes, the bad English. And then people were saying that the judge had say, finish what you are doing or whatever. Whatever you are doing.
And then there's one person who stood up. I don't know. I think it was from the defense team. During the last one, like the 4th streaming. And he wanted to object, or like he wanted to say something. But then the judge was speaking. And he was telling him, sit down. sit down severally.
Yes. So people
I
were
thought that was funny.
Yeah, so on social media, people were creating a lot of memes out of the court proceeding.
Okay.
So these people have seen this and they're like, okay, we are going to yes, we are going to close everything and see if you guys will make memes.
Okay.
But the fifth session was actually what we were all waiting for.
Yeah.
Because all these other things that had been said were
They
just
were just
statements.
preliminaries.
Yeah, that come from this side and this side. But somebody just actually saying this is what this individual said, or this is what this accused person said. This is what we were all waiting for.
We will always get those things. You know, even those statements. Say maybe there's someone who kind of took a photo of them and they have them somewhere. So, yeah, like we can always find what they did in that court.
Yeah, and then also, we in South Sudan, we are also good at judging. The court proceeding or the trial or the final judging itself has not officially started. It's just the preliminaries, people starting here saying this claim and saying this claim. No cross-examination has been done, but people are already making conclusion that this side is wrong and this side is right.
And those are people who have not gone to law school.
Yes. And some of us that have not actually, some of the people have not actually followed any kind of proceeding in a court in any of the country to see how the whole thing goes.
Yeah.
Because on the first day, I saw a lot of people that got mad that the judges tried to prevent on the fourth day, that they tried to prevent Gary from doing the rebuttal. After the prosecution team read out their first statement of what they're accusing the suspect of.
Yeah.
But people did not understand that the judges were right. When it comes to some kind of statement, what happened is the prosecution, these are just allegations. They are not true. So you're not supposed to respond to them. They just say whatever that they say.
Yeah.
And then you wait for their evidence. And you, as the defendant's team, is to poke holes into those evidence to show that they are not credible evidence.
Yeah. Like by looking at the manner in which the evidence was collected.
Yes.
Was it by coercion? Was someone forced to give that statement? Was there some sort of physical assault? Those things.
Yes. So,
and also if your client had alibi that on this day when this incident took place, this person was nowhere near that.
Exactly. This is where they were supposed to wait for the prosecution team to finish and come with their evidence. And then when they pick on an individual, let's say, okay, I will be dealing into the case, but let's say if they were to pick on Port Kang and say that you financed this, you sent this amount of money, then the judge will be like, okay, how do you confirm that this money was actually from Port Kang? How did he send it? How did you confirm that the person that actually received it on the other end use it for what you think it was going to be used for?
Yeah.
This is the work now of the defendant's team.
Yeah.
But it's not to respond to the prosecution's first statement without evidence being brought. But our people just want everything to be answered with no context. Just because you have read, we need to respond to it. But what exactly are you responding to it?
Yeah.
You have to wait for the evidence because...
Like you cannot just object to the charge sheet. Because no evidence has been presented so far. You just wait for the evidence session to come in, and then now you do your cross-examination.
Yes.
And then you come up with your own evidence that kind of shows that whatever the prosecution team is bringing is not proved beyond reasonable doubt.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's how you respond to it, by waiting. You let the prosecutor or whatever they're doing thing, they stand there, and then you as the lawyer from the defendant's team, you are the one that is allowed to question them now, that person. You confuse them. You just use your low language to confuse them, and then they talk of their own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, so I think the judges didn't want us South Sudanese, they would have heard the evidence that were read or the statement that were read out there and say, wongo.
I have something else. Like yesterday, before today, when I think it's not just yesterday, but maybe after Monday, because it's on Monday where they resumed the hearing, right?
Yeah.
On 29th of September. And then they postponed the hearing until October 1st. And people were already planning to make money. Someone made a post. I think this is, like, I don't know, is it, they call it what? There's a name for it. But it's like a video hall where people go to watch news. You know, like in South Sudan, not everyone has TV in their own houses. Yeah. So there are some halls where people go and watch TV.
Video. Yeah.
Yeah. And these people said on October 1st, 2025, they will be streaming the court hearing of Puat Kang and 7 others starting at 8:30 a.m. And that the fee they were going to charge is 1,000 South Sudanese pound. That is per person. Yeah. And it was going to be on SSBC News.
I think they had already made some money prior to that. So they were just waiting for this other day to make more money. And
no, this was a big deal, right? Because this is where like the meat is.
Yeah. The real evidence were supposed to be produced today, but they did what they did to us, man. Yeah, because people like us, I did not sleep. I was waiting for it.
Given the time difference.
Yes, I did not sleep.
You waited.
It was daytime
1
there.
a.m.
It is night. It is midnight here and I'm waiting. 3 a.m., 4 a.m.
Nothing. And then you have to work in the morning.
I'm mad at them. I'm mad at the judges. Yeah.
Yeah, and then like, you know, that judge, the presiding judge, I think he's called James Alala Deng. He's the one who said last time that the media should have freedom to stream.
Yes.
Because this is a case of public interest. So people are supposed to be shown what's currently happening for confidential, for whatever purpose, like for
public
transparency. Yeah. But then now I don't know like what changed.
See, I told you people were making meme out of them. There was another.
But he was speaking, okay, so I don't know why.
There was another meme where they were saying one judge was sleeping.
Okay.
So people are taking a screenshot of what is going on, and instead of.
And why is the judge sleeping during such a big case?
It depends the angle that you took the photo. Maybe he was just closing his eyes because of something, but then you took the photo and said the guy was sleeping. So I feel like people were making fun of them, were making fun of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Instead of just listening, digest the whole situation.
Those people
and
are
wait.
bad. Like you people are costing us content.
Yeah, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's the recap for the day 5 of the trial of Dr. Riek Machar and the group. And it will again resume on Friday.
Yeah.
And high chances, because if they are going to read the statement for the remaining people,
they will not stream.
They will not stream it. So high chances, 99% they will not stream it on Friday.
Or if you make noise online, they might reconsider.
Yeah. So
let's start hashtag stream the court case.
Yes, stream the court case. Bring the witnesses in bui. Let them wear the hijab.
Let them cover themselves.
Yeah. We have no problem with them.
That's the real protection. This thing of if they are going to go to court physically, then you are not protecting them.
Yeah.
Because it's not like the court will only comprise of the accused, the witnesses, judges, and the defense and prosecution teams.
Yeah.
There's public attendance.
And you can also keep them at the bail farm as their new residents. But anyway, like in some countries, I've seen where people seek refuge outside the country because of the witness protection. Like when the government abandoned you and you are already known in the public that you were the one that was a witness.
Yeah.
Some countries, the Western world countries, most of the time, they give you asylum seeking. And then you go. So long as you have proven that your life is extremely in danger, you are given a
Yeah, like I came
Asylum to
across
go
a story
outside.
of someone from Kenya
Yeah.
who took part who was a witness. And he kind of voluntarily gave information that was to help solve the case.
Yeah.
And that was a high profile case like this one.
Yeah.
And they kind of tried to protect him, but at long last, he was dropped.
Yeah.
And he even lost his family. Like the wife left him and the wife left with the children, saying that he was kind of risking their lives.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he ended up losing everything.
Was left to die by the wife.
Yeah.
Hey, women.
They can leave you in a desert. But they say men will leave you in a desert with no water. At least this one is in a desert. But he ended up going to one of the countries, I think, to Europe or US.
They did not disclose it. Some people say there's no need of disclosing it because
he left. He went.
Yeah, he left the country.
Yeah, he went to what I think to the European countries.
Yeah, somebody was asking which country did he go? Like it was seeking protection. Why do you want us to tell you the country?
Yeah, I'm happy though. Like he got. At long last, it was a happy ending for him.
Yes.
As much as he lost his family along the way, probably the wife would reconsider if she has not remarried.
No, if I'm the man, I will not accept her back. I will just support my child. Let the daughter of Jezebel deal with her own.
No, but like even him, he was not bitter with the woman because
he knows All right. Yeah, so that's it for Jimosi podcast. Please consider subscribing.
And let us know what your thoughts are regarding this video.
Yes.
And the live streaming being stopped. Are you as mad as we are?
Yes.
Or you are okay?
You are just okay. Doesn't change the price of
bread
in your city.
Of Chapo Madondo.
Yes.
Right. Let's go to 3,000 subscribers.
Yes.
We're already past 2,500. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, family.
Thank you, Jimosi podcast. We need to get a name for them. The Jimosi podcast team.
Yes.